And we decided we would have somebody come and live with us. And when he arrived, he didn't speak any English. And we knew that that was going to be the case. That was part of what we signed up for. But it's been just over a year, and he still doesn't speak any English. Like, not a word. And I've been trying really hard to not be a judgmental bitch. It's hard because I am one. The thing is, he's a nightmare to live with. He's a total mess. He arrived with a ton of extra stuff we didn't need, and he's been collecting crap since he's been there. Stuff is everywhere, and he doesn't pick up after himself. And, okay, the real problem is he doesn't pay rent, which also I kind of have myself to blame because that was part of the deal when we agreed to this. But it's just starting to get a little bit annoying, and we can't kick him out because he's our baby. We won't let you do that once he's there. And it turns out babies are the worst housemates in the world. They don't tell you that in sex ed. On the other hand, I love him. You guys, he is the cutest thing ever. I know everybody says about their kids, but no, he is adorable. He wears glasses and overalls, so he's like a cross between a hipster and a minion. I love him so much. I can't stop looking at photos of him when I'm supposed to be doing other things like laundry, talking to my accountant, taking care of him, looking at other photos of him. Oh, I'm completely obsessed. And the fact that I'm obsessed with this terrorist housemate means that I have Stockholm Syndrome, right? Thank you for laughing, because I giggled when I thought of it, but I'm also my own best audience. So, but then I was like, okay, what actually is Stockholm Syndrome? And what I think we all have an idea, but we don't really know. So I went to the one and only place where you can find out what Stockholm Syndrome is, and it's not Stockholm. That was an expensive mistake. It is, of course, Wikipedia. So if you'll just indulge me for 1 second, this is what Wikipedia says about Stockholm Syndrome. Generally speaking, Stockholm Syndrome consists of strong emotional ties that develop between two persons where one person intermittently harasses, threatens, abuses, or intimidates the other. Okay, you definitely might think that the words harass, threaten, abuse, and intimidate are a little bit harsh when you're talking about a baby, but then you've never lived with a baby. Let me put it to you this way. If I told you I was in a relationship with someone who determined when I ate and how much, when I slept and how much, what I wore, when I could leave the house, who randomly would shout in my face for no reason. He does get physical sometimes, teeth, slapping, light stuff. Throws food on the floor. And once or twice a day, I have to touch his poop. You would say to me, that doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. You should probably get out of that relationship. And you would be right. But again, he's my baby, and I love him. I love him so much, which is why I have Stockholm Syndrome, which is what actually parenting is. And as we heard from our first comedian this evening, when you have a problem, you just have to admit it. And my problem is a 22-pound hipster minion who doesn't know how to use a toilet. Thank you very much. I'm going to go.